Hey everyone, haven't done a video in a while. I wanted to show you this, and this is not my idea. This is the idea of a gentleman on YouTube. His name is Kenneth Wadja, and Kenneth is a professional photographer. I think he's in Colorado. But those of you who follow my channel have heard me complain a number of times about lighting, and it's never been my forte. I too am into photography, even though I haven't done any videos on it here on YouTube, but I've got a huge collection of cameras, and usually I end up frustrated with my indoor lighting. It's either washed out or a couple of stops underexposed. And you've heard me complain about finding decent lighting on my YouTube channel. And I wish someday someone who produces YouTube videos and posts them on a regular basis would let the cat out of the bag and give away some of their secrets to professional looking lighting. It just blows me away that people would make these videos, high caliber, top-notch professional looking videos, and not say what they use for a camera or for lighting. So I wanted to thank Kenneth Wadja. Kenneth, you were my inspiration. I picked up not one of these Varilux Happy Light compacts, but two of them. You can see UV free, alleviate the winter blues, fight fatigue, increase alertness, regain focus and concentration. 10,000 lux, low intensity, longer session lighting. Now, the secret sauce to this lighting is what you see right here, this diffused plastic. I promise I'm not going to turn this channel into a photography channel, but basically what they're doing here with this box is creating a mini softbox. So you're going to get nice diffused lighting. I'm going to try two of them. I had a hell of a time putting this thing together. And they didn't tell you until the very end of the instructions how to take this friggin' box apart and put that lens into the box. But I did it. Next, I'm going to go off camera, put the second one together, and I'm going to show you guys a couple of new things here in the Hallicrafters kitchen, which should benefit really nicely from this new light source. So I'll pause it and we'll come back. Okay, two lights together. Two Happy Light compacts by Varilux. This is the lighting I was hoping for, and what you're seeing here is the back of my Hallicrafters kitchen. And you might ask, where does he have room for more radio equipment? Well, these guys have been in the back all along, and people have been sending me emails and private messages and notes asking, what are those radios behind your Hallicrafters? Well, to give you some perspective, this is where I have my S-40. And you might see the S-40 has had a little bit of a facelift. I was getting a lot of comments. Of course, people notice maybe a thread out of place on YouTube, and they were asking, how come your dials aren't green? How come they're yellow looking? Well, you wanted green, you got green. I don't think they can get any greener than that. Now, you might ask, what are these? A gentleman on the Hallicrafters Facebook channel had bought a whole bunch of these guys, and he said they were Hallicrafter lid props. So he said, well, they're not really from Hallicrafters, but they are Hallicrafters Green, and I've got a couple of extra sets. I'm happy to send them to you. And I was like, sure, it'd be perfect for my S-40, keeping it propped up. And you can see they are Hallicrafters Green. But about those lights, what you've got, two number 44 lamps, which are the right lamps for an S-40, but they are green. And I don't know if this really shows it here, but look at how green those are. They're actually designed for pinball machines, and I found a seller on eBay who stocks a whole bunch of these guys. ICO certified green miniature lamps, 44G. Let's focus there. 44Gs. These are $5 for, I think there's 10 in a pack. Yep, 10 pieces. Best $5 I ever spent. So I'll put those up there with the tubes. But what you just heard, and I'll turn the volume back up. This is my Zenith TransOceanic Model 1000, the first all-transistorized ZTO. I was going to power this guy up, which was the last two-powered ZTO, and that is a Model 600 in perfect condition, belongs to my father. He gave it to me when I was a kid. Now, I have a battery pack in there. I also have a battery pack for the dial light, which works. But the battery pack, I think I'm just about all out of juice. It will not provide audio, so I'm going to put a bunch of D cells in there and see if we can get it back up to some action. And what you've got here, turn this guy on. Ball put down high, snap. The kick is up and the kick will be good. This is a ZTO Model 3000. With 10-12 to play. And the 3000 is just like the 1000 next to it, except that it also tunes FM. This has all the original caps, all the original resistors, has never been aligned, and honestly, I don't care, because it sounds better. Look at the dial light even works on this one. This works better than my Model 1000. And you say, well, how can it work better? I'll show you. It has better sound. It will help you end your drug or alcohol addiction. And that's not to say that this Model 1000 does not have beautiful sound. It really does. But this guy, this 3000,
still a bright place. Let the addiction rehab specialist help you break your addiction to drugs and alcohol.
It's such a nice, warm,
completely confidential
bass sound to it.
There'll be little
really,
no cost
it
to
sounds
you, even if you've already been to treatment.
beautiful.
There's no
and it
need
works
to let drugs
perfectly.
and alcohol ruin your life. Take the first step now. Call
So
the addiction rehab
now
at 1-800
I've got those 3 TransOceanics next to each other. Why not highlight them with some reproductions of Zenith radio signs? I got these off of eBay. My mom gave me an eBay gift card for the holiday season, and I figured what better way than to pay tribute to these radios with these signs. Now these are reproduction tin signs, a fraction of the cost of the original ones, and they even added like fake rust and fake weathering on them. The one on the left, on the far left over there, is very similar to this one, except the fonts are a little different. And you see the one on the right has all the fake rust and weathering, and the one on the left is like brand new. The one in the middle I really love. They also did the fake rust on each corner, on the sides. But look at how it displays those. It just really does a nice job. So I think I'm going to end up calling this corner the maybe the Zenith kitchen corner. Really nice. Really nice. So I would say my little lighting experiment is a success. We even got enough light to show the Hallicrafters S-40, which is behind where the soft lighting is. But look at that. Warm, natural lighting. And I promise this is not a show about lighting techniques. I'm just happy that I finally have the lighting that I wanted. So, hope you enjoyed my video. Picked up a few new subscribers in the last week or so, and if I haven't said it already, Happy New Year to you. Take care for now.